Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and this is a 2019 Chamonix Dolent Snowboard. It's an all-mountain deck for intermediate to advanced level riders that want a board that does well basically in all conditions. This board is designed for riding deeper snow and for riding groomers. Most people who ride the Dolent kind of tend to ride it in one direction over this way because it's a directional style board. Now, Chamonix says that it's a directional twin. Directional twin usually means that the stance is centered within an effective edge, or the nose and the tail length are the exact same length with the setback stance. But that's not the case for the Dolent. It actually has a setback stance of 15 millimeters or 1.5 centimeters, and then the nose length outside of the contact point is actually quite a bit longer than what you'll find in the tail. And that's what makes the Dolent such a good board in deep snow. It has more surface area on the snow, less in the tail. The tail sinks, the nose stays afloat, and you can ride through that beautiful champagne all day long. Now the Chamonix, of course, does feature a camber profile. So combine that longer style nose with a camber profile, and you still have a board that rides well on groomers too. Camber actually is that kind of like arcing style shape. That camber, of course, is quick edge to edge, gives the board a more lively style feel, and when it's bent in like a carve, it's going to want to bend back into its original shape, accelerating you out of a turn and into the next. That's why I like the camber profile of the Dolent. Now the feel and flex rating of this thing is going to be probably a 7, just a little bit stiffer than what you'll find in the Motivon. Now, Chamonix says that it has about an 8 or so. I'd probably put just a little bit lower than that, right around a 7. But that's because of the poplar style wood core. Now, it's pretty much tip to tail and rail to rail wood core, but there is 2 Aspen style stringers right down the middle, and then additional carbon laminates that are basically tip to tail too. That gives the board a little bit more torsional style rigidness, but it's not too rigid because it has biax fiberglass on the base and on the top, which is a little bit more smooth and consistent. So it's not too reactive and jerky. Anyone who's kind of like a intermediate or beginner, intro to intermediate level skill ability is still gonna have a really fun time on this without it being like too reactive or too lively. And then of course is this base. Now it looks to be an extruded style base, but I can assure you that this is actually a sintered base. It absorbs lots of wax. It feels ultra fast when it's waxed up, but you need to keep it maintained throughout the season. So keep your eye on it, of course. And then there's that 360 rep standard steel edge. There's a larger than average side cut radius. So if you like those big sweeping carves, the Dolent's gonna be a really awesome deck for you. Make sure to check this thing out at thehouse.com by selecting the link below in the description. Feel free to leave a comment or a question. Let me know what you think of this thing here. Subscribe to the channel there. Check out more vids there, and hopefully I'll see you on snow. Peace.